To quote 21 Savage, I ain't trying to wrestle like The Rock. And it looks like the Federal Reserve isn't either, as they finally put a pause/stop to these absurd rate hikes. The stock market, as we all know, is built to go up, but we're going to need some more broad participation for it to make sense. Consumer confidence, in my opinion, is the only data point that matters right now, but that's in 3 months. And real estate in LA, it looks like June gloom extends beyond the weather. Welcome back to This Week in Mortgage, everybody. My name is Sam Battaglia at Mortgage Black in Beverly Hills. I hope you had a great week. All right, Federal Reserve, they finally paused and, in my opinion, stopped raising rates. Few notes. This is definitely going to be a cooling off period for them to see what the digestion of all of these stimulus we put into the market and all of the rate hikes to essentially take that stimulus out of the market does. So let's hope they sit on the sidelines during the summer and let some of their data points shake out. But all inflation indicators are down, and that is a very good thing moving forward. And I will say something in defense of the Federal Reserve. The last 4 years have certainly been an unprecedented time in our economy. And right now, hopefully, they got it right in time and paused to make it so that the economy does not sustain any further unnecessary damage, in my opinion, or they would have to wrestle like The Rock to put it back together. Moving on to the stock market, it is definitely built to go up. I believe the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are sitting right around 52-week highs with the Dow, a little bit behind them. Few notes, it is definitely a stock picker's market. And looks like we can start moving forward now if the Fed's going to stay on the sidelines for a little while, hopefully, with a market that's based on fundamentals. And that would be a really nice thing because we have been Pavlov's dog for the last few years when it comes to interpretation of the Fed and how the markets are going to react. But I do think the main problem with the stock market right now, regardless of what the indexes say the market is at, there's about 7 or 8 companies that have an absurd market share of the overall market valuation, the market cap of the whole market, I guess. There's like 7, 8, 10 companies that make up so much of it that it's a big problem because not everybody owns only those 7, 8, 10 companies. I guess only these smart/lucky ones. And little bit of a note here, something I heard the other week. The market cap of one of our U.S. stocks, the one that makes our phone that is a company named after a fruit, the market cap of that company is more than the market cap of the whole London Stock Exchange. That's an insane thing. One company is worth more than a whole exchange. We're not talking some third world country. We're talking about London's exchange, which some say London is the financial capital of the world. So to say there's an emphasis on a few stocks here in the U.S. is an understatement. And as I mentioned, consumer confidence is going to be the main driver for the economy and stocks moving forward, now that the Fed should be out of the way. And again, I think a consumer confidence number came out today or this week. I don't care about that one. I want to see how the consumer feels after the rate hikes have stopped and, again, gotten a chance to digest on this side of the table. And moving on to real estate in LA, the June gloom, which today looks like a nice day actually, extends beyond the weather. So what we're dealing with here is high interest rates for mortgages. This is because of the Federal Reserve. Low inventory because of mortgage love. And an exhausted buyer pool who either can't afford the house they want now or don't want the house that they can afford now. It's a very strange time. Any of my real estate agent friends will tell you this. It's a different time right now. But I can tell you this. More people will be renovating their existing homes more now than ever because, again, of mortgage love. And I'll define mortgage love. It's when somebody has a 3% or less 30-year fix, for example, and they love that mortgage so much that they might not even like their house that much, but they love that mortgage that they're unwilling to get rid of that home to flip it to an interest rate that's double. So I bet you all of us are going to deal with a lot of construction in LA coming up from our neighbors who don't want to sell their house to get rid of their mortgage and can't find a house that they want to buy. So they'll go rent something for 6 months to a year while their house gets reconstructed. a slight renovation or a complete tear down, but it looks like the home improvement sector should deal with a little bit of a boom if the housing market continues the way it is. Okay, everybody, that is my show for this week. As always, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. It's the weekend again somehow. These weeks seem to be running by. And as I mentioned, June gloom, we've actually got some blue skies in LA today. So hopefully looking forward to that all weekend. Enjoy yourselves, everybody. Please be a good neighbor. Take care of each other. All the things we were taught when we were kids. Thank you as always for your time.